What's up, Garrett?
Shit, I can't call it. Just trying to maintain. What's good? What's up with it?
Gary, you sit there and you let that nigga tell you that I said I was gonna jab him in the face with a screwdriver. Then you let him tell you that he went on a panel arguing with two women on your panel and you knew fucking well he was. And it was good enough for you for him to say I disrespected his mother on your panel and you knew that was a lie. I never said nothing about his mama on your panel. Now, he went on your panel and disrespected me and called me a whore. In your chat, because he called me a whore and I ain't never called him no shit like that, I said the whore is the one that birthed you. Now, that's that South shit that if you disrespect me, man or woman, nigga, I'm gonna disrespect you back. Fuck you. Why your disrespect get to overpower my motherfucking disrespect? Fuck you. And then you over there agreeing. You over there telling the nigga, nah, I don't go for none of that. Nah, that's going dark. Going dark. So a nigga calling me a whore and I ain't called that nigga, that ain't going dark. You got the flow, Gary.
Oh yeah, hey, with first salute to you, keep the change. Salute to you, 901. Hey, but before I answer that, KTC, hey, 901, what's up with the thumbnail, bro?
Oh, I picked that.
Oh, goddamn, keep the change. What's up with the goddamn? What's up with the thumbnail? Keep the change. Shit.
I never went there with you, and what you did to me today. What you did to me today was fucked up.
But you know what? Keep the change. I'm new to this. This YouTube shit as far as having my own channel. I feel like that somebody don't like the fact that I had you up on my panel, and I think that's why they came up there under that troll account, baiting me to say something, which I did. I fell into that hole, and so I want her to hold on. Excuse me. Yeah, I want to apologize to you, keep the change, because I had no idea that was somebody else up under your name. I don't even know how to go to my my block list and get you unblocked. And I'm gonna make sure my mods know that don't block nobody. They can get timed out, but if you block somebody did a video and sent it to me on how to unblock people from my panel, but that was my fault. Keep the change. I'm not above an apology, and because I don't have no problem with you, but I'm gonna go to my block list and unblock you, and that way we won't have this problem no more. So if I know if somebody that's under your name in the chat, I know that it'll be you. So my bad on that. Keep the change.
Hey, can I ask you something right quick though?
Say what, 901? You broke up. What you say?
Hold on, I'm gonna let keep the change respond. Go ahead.
I accept your apology, and it was nice dealing with you on YouTube. The little bit of back and forth that we had, and we kept it respectfully. I respect that, and I'm gonna walk away quietly, but I won't be back to your channel.
Yeah, make sure you hit the link, keep the change, cause I like the way you come up there talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? What happened between you and that's why I like to let people get whatever they want to get off. Whatever they got to get off. A lot of people was getting mad because I let Moonlight go off the way she did a couple of weeks ago. And, I don't like to mute people. I like to let them duke it out. And eventually y'all will get tired. But yeah, keep the change. Like I said, I felt like whoever came up under there and that up under that troll account, they don't like the fact that, you know, that I fucks with you, you know, so to speak. You know, I let you come up there. They don't like the fact that I let Moonlight come up there. And I just felt like they tried to bait me into saying something about you. That's why they were saying what they were saying in the chat. And but you know, like I said, you know, I don't feel any type of way, you know, against you. Keep the chain. Hell, I like when you come over there because your ass be having me laughing. You ain't goddamn double speed. Y'all had me laughing, but I just hate that. I hate that it went the route that it did. You know, I don't mind the, you know, the little friendly roast, but you know, for the way it went between you and Double Speaks, you know, I didn't like the fact that it went that route because I really think it takes away from the content when, you know, people tend to, you know, quote unquote go dark. You know what I mean? And I just don't want it. I don't want people to think that that's what my channel about is people come up there and, you know, just over the board, going overboard with the disrespect. You know what I mean?
Right. Because I mean that was overboard. Like you just
I
straight
still
up,
got
and then people asked him why did he call me a whore, and he said because he wanted to get a reaction out of me, and I gave him one. But I want to let you know. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I got you. I'm just there's a lot of noise in my background, but I'm on mute. But yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
I'm not fucking on the white meat no more. I hadn't fucked on white meat in a year. I'm fucking on black meat. And I'm bowing down gracefully to leave your
Hey, wait a minute. Keep the chain now. You talking about fucking? Now, I done been on this road for a whole month now. Don't be
a
talking about
year.
fucking because I get the drooling.
I'm telling you that I'm not with no white man. So you would know for yourself. No, I'm not with no white man. You can leave the unseasoned meat. That joke is last year. And I'm not coming back to your panel. I'm not coming back to your chat. And I yield the floor.
Well, KTC, I hate to hear that. But you know, like I said, man, if you ever change your mind, you know, I like, you know, I like the way you speak and put things in perspective. You know, I don't have a problem with you keep the change. When I look, I be on mute, and when I have you up there, I be laughing my ass off. And so, you know, I apologize. And look here, matter of fact, the next time you come over there, I'll make sure that I mod you up. That way, can't nobody block you or time you out. So if you will accept that, you know, I'll go ahead and mod you up. That way, won't nobody be able to time you out or block you. And you know, you can talk your shit and you can, you know, and don't have to worry about no repercussions. But if you don't come back, I mean, I get it, I understand, but I really wish you would come back. And if you do, I'll go ahead and mod you up. That way, we don't have this same problem going forward. As far as somebody coming up under a troll name, you know, pretending to be you.
Pro, you can go ahead.
All right. So my question is, because you thought that was the real keep the change, were you saying how you really felt? Because regardless or not, bro, regardless if you knew that was a troll account or not, all that shit you said was some shit you sounded like you was ready to say, my nigga. Because it seems to me that you're beating around the bush with it, bro. Because anybody can get upset. It shows who you really are when you upset, my nigga. You got it?
No, it wasn't something that I was holding on to or something that, you know, I've been contemplating saying to her. You know, it was just a heat of the moment thing. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of, you know, I kind of listened to people that was around me, and listening to people in the chat, and you know, prematurely, I was wrong about going along with what they were saying, saying about her. And so, and when that troll name came in, it was like, it was like a fake confirmation for me. And it was like, oh, okay, so this must really was true. And I was wrong. You know what I mean? And I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm not perfect. No, it wasn't nothing that I was feeling all along, because I'm really just starting to really, learn a little bit more about Keep It Change, because when her and KB was going at it, back when, I never really followed it, what was going on. I just heard him say her name. So, but no, man, it wasn't nothing like that. It might seem like that, and I get it, but no, it wasn't nothing like that.
It definitely looks like that, bro. But you'll be able to hear yourself, bro. We finna get into our content. You can go ahead and hop down, my dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and listen to it too. On my live. I tend to do that a lot. I go back and listen to myself and see what I can see what I can correct about myself. What I say that I feel like that was wrong, and then I'll come to the next live and correct myself. And so yeah, it's a learning curve for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm new to this shit, bro. I'm still learning. And like I said, I apologize to Keep It Change. And I hope she changed her mind about coming over there, because that was my fault. That was my fault, and I don't have no excuse.
Okay, well,
Live. Matter of fact, go to my last video. Yeah, Trina. Go to my last video, Keep It Chain, and type something in the comment, and I'll unblock you, and I'll make sure my moms won't block you no more, because I don't want anybody getting blocked unless I block them.
She gonna be a mod? You gonna mod her up?
You have a good one. Y'all enjoy the show.
All right. Bye, beautiful. Keep
All
It Chain.
right, Keep It Chain. Hey, Keep It Chain.
Untimed out. Okay.
Wow.
Untimed out. I'm blocked, but it's okay.
Hey, no, hell no. She ain't getting No, she ain't getting no wrench. She ain't getting no wrench over there.
He just said he gonna make sure she don't get blocked.
Well, you can't handle. You can't stop your.
Give her a wrench. Give her a wrench, Gary.
This world, there are straight men who do not like women. I'm gonna explain. Let me cook. Just let me cook. I asked in the football locker room once. I said, "Hey, bros, like, what's something that y'all like about women that's not sexual or physical or any of that shit?" Crickets. So then they tried to flip it. They tried to ask me the same question. I said, okay, I feel like women are nurturers. I feel like you can let your guard down a lot around women. I feel like you can be a lot softer around women. You ain't got to be on no tough guy, macho man shit all day. I feel like it's amazing hearing the female's perspective for once. You feel me? Like they sense of humor is a lot different. It's so many reasons that I can go on and on about why I like women, right? And like, then on the internet, right, we see podcasts all the time, multiple podcasts, and the hosts, they whole topic of discussion is just degrading women and just saying how horrible females are and why men need to put their guard up and protect themselves. And I'm like, damn, bro, like, do y'all like, and I don't know the name for it. I feel like we can all kind of connect and we can agree that there is a name for it. I'm not gonna say it, but it's just very, very weird. We can just call it weird. That's why I be thrown off, like when a motherfucker say like, "Oh, Mason, you a lover boy," I'd be like, "How are you not? Like, damn, like you don't like your girl? Like, what the fuck? Like, how don't you like your girl?" So I personally, I don't want to put a name to it. You feel me? I don't want to get canceled, but I just want to say, don't ignore the signs. Like, any guy that gets a thrill out of degrading women, any guy that runs under his boys the moment after he get done doing some sexual shit with a girl and he goes to them to get the satisfaction and the validation for whatever the shit he did, it's a name for that shit. And I'm gonna just label it weird. Yeah.